Hello everyone, welcome back to Gunz Gaming.
These are your hosts, Gunz and Brains.
And today we are going to be talking about our top 5 single-player games.
Now, keep in mind, we have picked these games just because of the fact that we have played them, enjoyed them. These are not all too recent games, but the actual games that we finished, enjoyed, and yeah, definitely recommendations.
It was a very hard list to
make, yeah.
It was at we probably, it's been like 30 minutes of us just talking.
Going back and forth, yeah. We started off with just top 5 games in general from, what was it, 2010 until 2000?
It was from 2011 to 2015.
And then we narrowed it down to just a single player game.
Our top 5 most single player games we've played throughout the years of us playing. We kind of picked more recent games, so don't expect like Spyro or some of those older classics. That might be another list coming up soon.
That will be a different one, yeah. And we will actually call it just the classic list of video games.
Classic list of video games. All right, on to our very least one, our top 5. Or number 5, there it is.
Number 5.
Number 5, we picked Ghost of Tsushima.
There must be thousands of them. We will face death and defend our home.
So, for me, great game. Awesome.
I love that game.
The graphics are phenomenal. I remember when we both bought our PlayStation 5s, that was one of the games that you could download for free. And that was my introduction to the game. I've never heard of it before, but I was pleasantly surprised. It is a beautiful game.
My roommate will play that game, and it looked like a movie. And I would always ask him what game, and he's like, "Oh, it's Ghost of Tsushima."
It's Ghost.
The samurai game. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. It's such a cool game.
Yeah.
So what I liked most about the game was the fighting mechanics. I thought the fighting mechanics were super well done.
On point. It's probably one of the best ones of all the games in the list.
I liked it. It was kind of like rock, paper, scissors. So a lot of people don't like that because it makes it kind of simplistic, and obviously one thing will always beat another. But for a casual gamer, it's super nice because it kind of gives you the shield is weak against the slash. So you always got to memorize that. So it's really nice to have that option.
What is it called? Parrying? To parry?
Oh, the parry was phenomenal, dude. Swing!
This is one of the games where it actually works.
Yes.
You don't have to time it every single time perfect. If someone attacks, you have a nice window to engage, and it works every single time. I love that. There are so many games that don't even offer that. What were we playing? There was another one we just recently played where it sucked ass. Can't remember.
To parry, I mean, either.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was something we played. Was it Harry Potter? It was Harry Potter, I think. The Hogwarts? Yeah, it did.
Harry Potter has parrying?
Yeah.
I never parried.
The spells. Oh, I did.
Oh yeah, you press triangle and it parried the spells. I barely did it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or I would do it on accident and just kind of do it.
But this game, great. I love it. And for everyone that loves graphics, this is definitely one to play.
Yes, it was beautiful, graphic-wise. The talking. What do you call talking when they talk?
Just a story, basically.
Well, when they talk, it matches up with the words in any language.
Yeah.
The story was phenomenal. It was super sad.
Very fun.
Honestly, you guys should give this game a go.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, on to number 4.
Ezio Auditore. Brave of you to stand alone against me, but also quite foolish. Assassin.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Brotherhood is an oldie. Here we go.
To me, this is actually an all-time game. I've played this game for hours and hours and hours, and not just actually for the story mode. I actually just went around to the city and
That's what I would do. I'll go around just when you're superpowered. Just
Yeah.
well, even then, because in that game, the combat, you were in Ezio's prime, so you were already like a really cool assassin,
Yeah.
really powerful assassin. So even from the beginning, you can just go around and just wipe
get
the floor with
yep.
the guards.
Yeah.
So the thing that stood out about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for me was the bad guy, Cesare. He was probably the most amazing villain in any, well, not in any franchise, but one of the most amazing villains in video game history.
So
Cesare Borgia.
I do have to say we were hand in hand Assassin's Creed 3
Yes.
and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which was a tough pick. We ended up going with Brotherhood just because of the fact that we've played the game more.
Yes, I actually agree. And then the whole combat, chain assassinations and kills.
Yeah.
It was the first time they actually put it in the video games, and they knocked it out of the park in our opinion, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think,
What?
was that actually one of the first games that implemented that?
It was one of the first Assassin's Creed games that implemented
Yeah.
the chain. Because
Yeah.
as soon as that chain started going, they would add like, I remember one mission, it was with the wolf guys, the followers of Romulus. I don't understand how I'm remembering all this stuff. But they would just throw them at you over and over and over. You just get chain kill, chain kill, chain kill, chain kill. And then you can have like the gun. You can mix the gun, the little pistol,
sword.
and the sword together.
Yeah.
You can mix the sword with the throwing knives. Every weapon you had in your arsenal was intertwinable
Yeah.
with each other, which was awesome. It
Yeah.
was super good. The story was phenomenal as well.
It's great. I have to say that every Assassin's Creed story, except for the newer ones, but
Yes.
the older ones, they were all written great.
I think so too. They were all. That was when Ubisoft was on their shit.
That's when they were
So
still on
that
point.
was on their when they were good.
When it wasn't pay to play,
Yeah.
it was all actually still good.
Oh yeah.
So I'm moving on kind of quick, but the next one is a very special one in my books.
So this one was actually very hard between the second number 2 and this one, and well, mine was. I don't know about you, because to me they were both kind of equal. But what we picked for number 3 is.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
This is one that is not for the PlayStation or Xbox. It's actually for the Switch. And boy, was I pleasantly surprised by this game.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It took me like 2 tries to get into the game.
It sucked. In the beginning, it sucked. You get
All
stuck.
because I could not get past the snowy part of that tutorial map.
Yeah. For me, it was actually to get the glider. In the very beginning of the game, kind of still during the introduction, you have to get a glider, and I could not figure out where to get that stupid glider from that old guy. So you could glide over the wall.
You had to get the 4 shrines first before you can get the glider.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was just hard to get past the snowy part because, well, I would freeze to death.
Yep, every single time.
Every single time.
But they gave the gamers the options to use Gamer Instinct. Both of us have done it. Before we had the right armor set to go actually through the snowy part.
With the torch.
With the, yep.
With the torch.
And those berries, the fire berries or something what it was. But it worked. I got pretty dang far with it as well.
I sure did too.
So this game, for being a Switch game, is great.
Story-wise too, it was actually phenomenal. I like the pacing that it had.
Yeah.
It was kind of like you didn't have to follow like the linear path either. You can actually go and make your own adventure. But even then, there was never like, hey, start here.
Yeah.
If you start here, it naturally transfers over to another part.
The main story, it's kind of linear, but shrine-wise, you can literally do any shrine at any given moment.
Same thing with the mythical beast.
Yeah.
You can do any single one at any moment.
Yep.
Except for the fire one, maybe. Or the fire one, maybe you could. I just never tried because it was super far away.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of did them in order just by proximity.
Yeah, I did it by proximity too.
So
I think we should go back and actually play that one, but like in a
retry.
reverse order, kind of.
I might have to actually do that. And since Breath of the Wild 2 is coming very soon, we are obviously planning on uploading that one to the channel because it's just a huge game.
I agree. It's going to be a very huge game, especially. This is not the part to talk about that. That's going to be another video about the Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Another thing about Breath of the Wild was the combat. Very simple combat. The pairing was super nice, and also the dodge mechanic. When you dodged and it went slow motion, you got the free hits.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
It was like orgasmic.
Yeah.
It was great. It was almost like Battlefield 1 orgasmic.
And graphic-wise,
Graphic-wise, for the Switch, it wasn't even that bad.
It was
such
really
a beautiful
good.
game.
Yep.
The sunsets, sunrises, and the night, the rain, the thunder,
everything.
the music.
The music. I was just about to say.
Man, the
Yep.
music was phenomenal.
Yep.
Man.
It fit perfect with the game.
What a good game that was.
It really makes me want to play it right now.
I want to
actually.
play it as well.
I hope that the people are listening.
All right,
that they're getting the same feeling from that game. It's great.
I agree.
Next.
All right, on to number 2.
Just make it quick, Geralt.
What the?
Close your eyes.
Hit him! What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
This one was a very tough pick as well.
Yeah.
And we chose to go with The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3. I have to say, I started playing this game during one of my winter breaks, and when I started playing it, I did not turn off my PlayStation throughout the entire duration of the game. Like, it was that good. The story pulled me in immediately. Right away.
Wow.
It's because I watched the video before. I kind of like to warm myself up to the game.
So, it took me 6 tries. 6 tries to get into the game.
Wow.
And in that 6th try, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the music or the combat, or maybe I was just bored. But when I was hooked, I got hooked.
Oh, yeah.
And I went like brains. I never turned off the Xbox. It was the Xbox One X. I played on the Xbox One.
I played mine on the PlayStation 4, but yeah.
On the Xbox, I never turned it off. I just every day was on that game. I spent hours on that game. And then recently, I played on the Switch again.
You replayed it.
I replayed it
twice. Yep.
so many times, and I beat the DLCs and everything like that. So it was such a nice game. Now, what we like about the game, well, I love the music and the atmosphere of that game.
It's great.
The music when you go through towns, when you fight something,
It gives that old medieval vibe.
Yeah. Everybody was such a dick in the game.
Oh, 100%.
They
all
hated you.
Yeah.
They hated you because you were the Witcher.
I love it. Every fight that you can pick,
The thing is, you had gamer's choice.
Oh,
the game lets you have gamer's choice. It lets you have a way around the story, but you got to choose what happened.
Yep.
If you didn't want to pay, or they didn't pay you can kill them.
Yep.
Which was awesome.
Another great thing, it's not pay to play. You
It's-
do not need to pay money to get special things in the game. It comes with the game.
Every unlockable comes with the game, and that's a really big thing for us. Is we hate microtransactions.
And gaming is the gaming industry is taking over microtransactions in everything, and it ruins good old school games.
That's another video. It's another topic for a video.
I can rant about this for hours.
Yeah, that's a Gunz cast thing.
Yep.
Now, gameplay-wise for The Witcher 3,
Beautiful game. Especially for the
I
time.
did not like the combat.
You did not?
No.
You have to get used to the combat.
I think the combat was like the only rush thing in the game.
And the weapons that you have to go and repair your weapons the entire time.
Oh, I didn't like that either. I totally forgot
hated
about that. Oh, yeah, dude.
Super annoying, especially in the beginning when you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of anything basically. It's it's a hassle.
And the thing is, you can upgrade the weapon, but then you always get another one that's better.
Always.
Always.
Every single time.
So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Honestly, games with weapon breakability suck.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the worst.
I don't like that.
It's the worst.
That is probably the only draw on this game that I didn't enjoy.
For me, it was the combat.
No, the combat was something that I had to get used to.
Okay, I actually agree with that one. Now looking back, the whole tornado sword thing was super kind of cool. And then if you actually pair it up with the shield, which I think was not Igni. Igni was fire.
I can't remember.
Me neither, but it was yellow. If you pair it up with that, you're like unstoppable. It was insane.
Yeah.
So it was such a good game.
As
you guys
for
should play it.
Story, I do hope that they will bring out a new Witcher. I know from what I've read that the developers have said that Geralt's story is done.
Yeah, they're gonna focus on Ciri, I think.
Yeah, so I hope
Which
that...
I don't mind, actually. I like Ciri.
Me neither.
She's a badass.
Ciri is freaking insane. She has so much power.
Dude, she was awesome.
Yeah.
The way she would teleport around.
Yep.
I wish I would say I would play the rest, Witcher 1 and 2.
It's just too old.
It's just too old. My eyes hurt.
Yeah,
We've
tried
old
it.
guys, so our eyes hurt.
We've tried it. It's not for us.
But maybe I'll search up a YouTube channel on it or something for the story wise.
Yeah, but definitely for someone that hasn't played it, I would recommend it. 10 out of 10 game.
100%. 10 out of 10 game. Yeah, I guys should play The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't played it.
Wasn't The Witcher also made by a pretty small game
Project
studio?
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Project
From
Red.
Poland.
Yep.
Which is...
They made a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. Beautiful.
Yeah.
The music is beautiful. The world is beautiful. It's a great game.
Yeah.
All right.
Now the last one, but
Hold
this
on.
is...
Hold on. An honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
Gamma Station, this is Fermi at RSO. Unconfirmed report of an in-system slit space rupture.
Impossible. Check your source.
Reading multiple pings below the orbital defense grid.
Oh, this can't be happening.
There's no mistake. It's them. Winter contingency has been declared. All units are mobilized and ready.
This is Sierra 320. Prep for combat insertion.
What the hell was that? We're coming in hot. Hold on. We just lost our bird.
Oh my god. What the hell is happening down there?
People down here.
Shit, just dropped off my map.
Overrun. We'll hold this position as long as we can. I need you in that fight, Noble One. Noble One, come in. Noble One, do you read me?
This is Sierra 259. You got Spartans on the ground, sir. We're not going anywhere.
Yes.
So our honorable mention, we kind of decided, and it was going to be Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think Brains play a lot of Halo Reach.
I did not.
So I did. And Halo Reach, the story was great. And I know it's not a single player game. I mean, it kind of is, but it's a shooter. But Halo Reach to me came out when, it was Bungie's last great game that they ever made.
So sad.
It was super sad because at the end of the game it said, it was a message from Bungie saying how much they love the community and they'll miss us but it's time to move on. And so you should too. That's what they literally said. So it was awesome.
You should too.
And but that game was super good because it was sad. It showed the lives of the Spartans, the Spartans who defended Reach. The music was phenomenal. The action was great. The weapons were amazing, and the custom games part of it was the part that really got me. Was playing with my friends online. But I'm not gonna go into too much detail because it's just an honorable mention. But Halo Reach, guys, you guys check it out if you guys get the chance.
Now, the last one. This is a huge one.
Number 1.
You should have acted. They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. To the time after Oblivion opened, when the Sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. But no one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawned, it dawns in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Our top pick for our most favorite single player game
is,
and it's unanimous. It's totally unanimous.
100%. Do a little drum roll.
It's Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Oh my god! If you don't agree, then
sorry, it's time to unsubscribe.
No,
okay.
No, more power to you. If you don't agree, whatever.
Give us a reason why you don't agree.
Yeah,
with
put it
us.
in the comments and ask us why.
Yeah.
We would love to hear why. Yeah.
I was about to say this is a good topic for discussion.
That is a good discussion. But Skyrim, man, oh man, Skyrim. When I have never played an Elder Scroll game before.
Me neither. That was my first one.
That was my first one too.
I remember when I got the game, the CD box had the map of Skyrim in it.
I still have mine on my wall.
And I remember the first thing when I opened that box, and I opened the map, I'm like, holy shit.
It's a big map.
It's huge.
It's huge.
And it is so it's so cool. It's so cool. Then when you put the game in and it starts up with the so
you're finally awake.
Oh, yeah.
Did the music, and then for me it was the dragon attack.
Right away.
When Alduin attacked, was it Riverwood? Not Riverwood.
I can't remember the.
Me neither. Man, that sucked.
We should have looked that up.
Yeah, we're terrible. When Alduin attacked that town, it was just chaos, dude. I remember playing my character. I was like, oh my god, this dragon's gonna kill me. And I'm like running through the city. And then you had to pick a side between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials. But obviously, since the Imperials captured you, you pretty much chose the Stormcloaks.
Yeah, you can't pick them.
And then just fighting through the whole opening, I think that was phenomenal. But the biggest thing was when you finally reached out to the world.
Right
now,
away,
it's a sandbox game.
Yeah.
So obviously, you can do whatever you want. That's one of the best things about it was a full-on role-playing sandbox MMO game.
There's not a single limitation. Not one.
Not one. It's maybe the magic.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I actually made that mistake in the very beginning. Is that I picked the magic because I saw the trailers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna burn people to death.
Yeah. No. Well, you actually could. I thought that was pretty neat.
In the beginning.
So magic does not scale towards the end of the game.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Which sucks. It gets very hard very fast.
Skyrim though, like playing that game and you just get lost in the world, the music, you become your character.
I think, and I kid you not, one time I was riding my horse and I think I was riding my horse for 4 hours straight.
Just looking at the world?
One side of the map to the other side and just no end.
Yeah.
No end.
I would do that too. I would literally just walk around and listen to the music, the birds, the bugs, the water, those little bells that go wang and at night.
Fight some spiders on the way.
Fight some spiders. The bandits were my favorite when they would come and challenge you.
Yep.
That game is so nice. It was so simple. The combat was simple. Hack and slash pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I love it.
The blocking was great. It's just a game that like you really just get into and just love right away.
This is one of the few games where the actual story is so large as well that
it really was large.
There is no end to it. You just keep doing mission after mission. Then you can do this. Then you can go to the next village, and there's a little.
The first time you actually get rewarded for the cool things you did, and the thing is, it would actually show during the rest of the game too. Like let's say during the Battle of Whiterun, that city never gets repaired. Never.
Nope.
Never.
No.
So it's really neat, and then you become Jarls from every city. You become the leader of the Brotherhood, the leader of the Thieves Guild. You're just Dragonborn, running around, slaying dragons and picking up fair maidens. It's great. It's such a great game, and honestly, it's when you. This is a little nitpick, but when you like see a dwarven ruin for the first time, man, the scariest little robots will come out, and you're like, what is that? What is that? And then you would just die.
Instantly.
Or when you feed those little guys, the farmers, man, what a game that was.
There's one where you have to fight skeletons the entire time. I cannot remember what ruin it is, but before we had the cheat room, I actually struggled hardcore in one of the ruins over and over and over again.
I don't remember that one.
I can't remember what it's called, but it is. There's freaking skeletons that you have to defeat the entire time.
Oh, it was probably the drummer. Not the drummer. You're talking about the zombies, pretty much.
Yes, but they're
yeah. But they're like ebony warriors and stuff like that.
But it sucks. It literally struggled hardcore there.
If I could go back in time and I couldn't erase my memory, I would erase me playing Skyrim so I can relive it all over again for the first time.
I've played Skyrim a couple times.
Oh, I've been.
And honestly, it's maybe not a bad idea too.
I'm one of those people that bought it for every platform except for the Switch.
You did. I
sure did. I sure did. Todd Howard got me.
Yeah.
He sure did.
And I mean, people still buy it too.
Oh, so 100%. That game sells, right. Man. It's just because it's such a great game.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 better kick butt because as soon as that game comes out, we're playing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're playing if it's good. We're playing. But anyways, guys, this is our top 5 single-player games. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Tell us what you guys think in the comment if you actually agree with our picks, or if you don't agree, let us know why you don't agree.
Exactly, and let us know if there's another game that you think we might have missed.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good. We would love to hear what games you thought were fun back in y'all's youth days.
Exactly.
Or just now, honestly.
Still, yeah, it doesn't matter. There's
whatever game you're still playing. Also, we would like some recommendations, please.
Yep.
Anyways, guys, like, share, sub, subscribe. Like, share, sub, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a great night, day, or morning. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.